Alrighty, so a quick little short video on the NateChrony SteadyShot. Looks and feels exactly like a regular NateChrony, but it typically says SteadyShot on the side of it. As I mentioned recently, so it is just a NateChrony with some extra movement sensors in it. This will be a big source of development for us this year going forward. As you can see, we took a little shot, so we basically waved it around like that and took a shot. You get all the regular NateChrony interface data. If you then go to the SteadyShot screen, you're able to see the movement on the left and right axis. And this is specifically acceleration, so it's not movement. Working with some Australian Olympic coaches down here, movement's okay as long as it is smooth. That's one thing that Cole Trickle learnt, smooth is fast. So this is looking at acceleration. Wherever your acceleration is low, you can move as much as you want. That's on your up and down, and that's on your back and forth. And you can see that's where we had the really rough trigger pull at the very, very end. It is always recording the motion. And as soon as the projectile exits the muzzle, you're no longer impacting force and changing the direction of the pellet. It'll stop recording that motion and give you the input there. So that's left, right, up, down, back and forth. And we've got a really cool little three-dimensional graph there. So this it's sort of 3 dimensions at the moment. We're going to put a lot more effort into this. So that was me basically just winding around. So you can see that there. If we look at left and right, it shows you where on that movement you were quite aggressive with the acceleration and where you're quite good in green. Up, down, again, you're getting the same information. Where was I smooth in my up and down motion? Green is the bottom 50 percentile, red is the top 5 or 10 percentile, I think. We can change these and we'll add these to the configuration screens as well. So that is the NateChrony SteadyShot. That's the data you're going to get. As I said before, this is a superb training tool because you're actually going to be able to see, and you actually get some scores there as well. So we give you a score on the X, the Y, and the Z axis. So you're going to be able to change your form, change how you're holding, change how you're standing, and actually get some data, some actual data and feedback. Was that better? Am I moving less or am I moving more? Is that comfortable? And you're actually going to be able to scientifically work through different things to be able to get steadier and smoother when you're shooting. So that is the NateChrony SteadyShot.